Welcome to the multiverse, the Salmon multiverse, where we find out what if. Today's episode is all about Manchester United. So the question is, what if Manchester United lost all their money, lost all their sponsorship, lost all their players, and was given a 10-year transfer ban? Could they hold on to Premier League status? If they lose their Premier League status, will they get it back? How long would it take them to get it back with a 10-year transfer embargo? These are the questions we're going to ask today in What If. Hello, so here we are with Manchester United. I have not taken over, I am still just a spectator. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still the gaffer, you can't see him, he's just underneath me. But Ole is still in charge. However, you can see they've got no captain, they've got no vice captain, they've got no key mate player. No hot prospect. Manchester United are going to go for the first year in the Premier League on a squad of greyed out players. That's not going to do them any good. But that's the whole experiment. That's the whole what if scenario. So they've lost everybody. And losing everybody, they're not going to have players. So the question is, can the 13-time Premier League winners, 21 title winners, 20, can they first of all hold on to their status with just greyed out players? But if they lose it, how long are they going to take to get it back? We are going to find that out today. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to jump 5 years into the future and we'll see where they are. Funny enough, 5 years in the future, we find them Sky Bet League 2. They have absolutely dropped like a stone. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. But they have dropped. They have fallen completely off the rails. 5 years in the future. And they have, you can't see them underneath. I will go to the history and the managers. But they currently have Wayne Rooney as the gaffer. So, you know, Big Wayne there has moved on from Derby into the United job. So let's just have a little look. Okay, well, they've had a fair few managers, understandable. So Ole was sacked after a year and 125 days. So he was sacked in November of that season. That year he had, they actually won the game. Don't know who they won against, but Neil Ryan came straight in, 153 days. Ricardo Gardner. I'm not going to look at the caretakers. No idea who the hell that is. Bellumi, Alan Dawson, Alan Devonshire, Tony Mowbray, and now Wayne Rooney. Rooney has a Vanarama National, so they dropped off all the way to the Vanarama, did they? They did. They've only just gone back up, so they actually dropped into the Vanarama National. Then they won the Vanarama National at a absolute canter. So does this mean United are back? Are they going to start climbing the table, or are they going to yo-yo between league and non-league football? That'll be interesting. That will be interesting. Let's have a little look at their transfer history. Naturally, they can't sign anyone. So, we're going to start from the first year. Okay, so it's 2 years in and they've started to sell some of their youngsters. Gary Hanlon joining Newcastle for 4.5 million, and Alex Johnny for 9.25 million. Ooh. Oh, I wish I'd unmasked all this now. Oh, that's a shame. But he's on loan at that Portuguese team there. I'm not pronouncing that. But at least they're making some money. A year after, they brought in a couple of 100,000. 1.1 million, rising to 4 million for Darren Jones there. So at what point are they going to start keeping some of these players? That's cool. That's cool. Right, so let's have a look at the competitions. Oh no, let's not look at the competitions. Have they set any new records? Record low? Alright, yeah, so they've now added the Vanarama National League to their trophy cabinet. So it's 20 Premier League trophies for United. I knew it was 20 or 21, come on, I'm not a United fan. So, 5 years in, and they're back in League 2 after dropping into the National. Let's jump ahead 5 more years to where we get into the end of their transfer embargo. Let's see how much progress they can make in the next 5 years. So 5 more years into the future, and they're in League 1. So obviously last source here, and they just got promoted from the Vanarama National. The year after, straight up into Sky Bet League 1, where they have sort of plateaued. The fact that they're not bringing in any players and it's only relying on their youth players, they have plateaued in League 1. But this is the first season, I think it'll be this summer, or is it? I'm sure it's this summer. Might be this summer, yeah, I'm sure it's this summer, that they're going to be able to sign players. So, their current manager, as you can't see him, he's under my head, is Mark Cooper. So Wayne Rooney was given the hold heave-ho, or he left for another job. But Mark Cooper is currently the gaffer of Manchester United. Let's have a little look at who their managers have been since Wayne. It's been a fair few. Dean Parrott is now the permanent caretaker manager by the looks of it. But Wayne was sacked. He was sacked after 3 years and 256 days. They then had a guy called Dino Marmaria. And then old Giggsy, Ryan Giggs, got himself the manager's job. On a permanent basis this time, and not on a four game basis. And then Mark Cooper came as after Giggsy got sacked. Naturally, I don't think the United Chiefs were too happy that he couldn't get them out of League 1. Looking at the transfers, so where were we last time? There's been a fair few by the looks of it. Okay, so that's where we were last time. Okay, so that year that we last checked in, Dylan O'Neill moved to QPR for 5.25 million. The year after, there's a fair few movers again for a decent amount of money. John Jones moved to Derby for 12.5 million. Where the hell have Derby got 12.5 million from? They must have got into the Premier League. Left back, and he's got some decent stats. Don't know why this guy appears and not Alex. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe because he was playing out in Portugal, wasn't he? Yeah, that's decent stats, that is. £12 million for John Jones. Johnny Younghusband. What a name. Yeah, I'll take my hat off to the FM creators for that. Johnny Younghusband. 11.75 million. And followed by Paul Civil for 9.25 million. Not bad at all. Year after, Paul Civil appears again. No idea why. And Fred Boheen moves to QPR for 15 million. Man United have definitely produced some absolute worldie of some players here, but they're not holding on to them because of their low ranking. And Barnsley make a £5.5 million purchase from Manchester United. So, interesting. Interesting indeed. So, are you guys ready to jump into the future again? I'm gonna make one more 5-year jump to the year 2035, just to see how far up Man United get. So they'll have 5 years of their transfer ban being lifted. They've got to get back into the Premier League, surely. Surely. Let's find out.